Hello, my name is Lonni Bryant. I am Tsimshian Nation from the Lac Walams area. I'm Eagle Clan. I was born and raised in Prince Rupert, BC, and I continue to work here in Prince Rupert at Charles Hayes Secondary School as a teacher and a counselor. I enjoy music, singing, theater, community theater, and I participate in all of those things in the community. It's a great community. There's a lot of opportunity for that here to get involved, and I really do enjoy that. I left school at an early age. My high school career was quite short. I ended after grade 10, and I went out into the work world. I had children quite young, and I worked for a long time in many different jobs, from waitressing to housekeeping, and I worked as a Department of Highways flagging. I ran my own daycare for a few years. I also worked in a group home as a home care aide or worker for youth. And it was through those jobs that I decided that I really did enjoy working with kids of all ages, and I thought I would really like to go back to school, so I went to write my GED, and then from there that fall went to the Northwest College here. I worked on university transfer courses, and I transferred that associate degree to Simon Fraser University, where I completed an undergrad degree there, as well as my certificate program for teaching through Simon Fraser University. I worked for about 6 years teaching in the elementary school program until I had an opportunity to move up to the high school in a counseling position. I didn't know whether I would enjoy that or not, but I went for it, and really enjoyed that work. I enrolled into a master's program through UNBC in 2005, I believe, and I completed that program in 2008. So I have a Master's of Education in Counseling, and I continue to do counseling work as well as teaching at Charles Hayes Secondary School in Prince Rupert. It's a wonderful job. I do love it, and I love working with kids every day. I think an effective leader, good leaders, are inspirational and creative. I think that they really have to care about people's personal development, their well-being. I truly think that good leaders, I guess it's the counselor and me, really help people find their own power and to take initiative for themselves, for them to be creative and to really follow their dreams. I've had lots of challenges through life, but I've always been able to face those challenges or to overcome challenges. I don't know what it is. I've been able to dig down deep and figure out what it is that I needed to do to get to the next step and to do things. I've been self-taught most of my life. I've taught myself guitar, sewing, needlepoint type things, crafts. And my next step I'm really interested in is writing, and I would love to pursue that. I think my inspiration is creativity. I really want to create some things, and I just, it's my passion, and that's where my inspiration comes from. Well, I would never give advice. I rarely do. It always turns out badly, I wouldn't give advice, but I try and model things. We talk about stories. I talk about my experiences and try and instill a passion for learning, for furthering education, for them to go out and seek the things. The possibilities are endless, and I try to model that to my students and to my clients in a counseling setting. In my classroom, it's a safe place, I think, for students to explore culture. I teach BC First Nation Studies 12, and culture is a topic of discussion all the time. And I have many cultures in my class, and we're very respectful there, and we try to explore the differences and celebrate those differences within all of us. So that is one of the ways I motivate them. And we also do a lot of things outside of the classroom, and a few trips, looking at art, going to the museum, looking at cultural digs and field trips like that. So I'm hoping that the pride is there and they continue to enjoy their culture. Again, as I said earlier, you just find ways to dig down and get things done. You meet the challenge. I'm not saying I'm not one of those procrastinators that I'm always harping on in my class. I think I'm the role model on that, but when it comes right down to it, again, all those things are a passion, and it's never work when you enjoy doing those things. So if you can find all the joys in those things that you love, and find the joys even in the things you don't love, you need to get done. Find something good about all those things. It just happens for you. And yeah, I really do enjoy doing all of those things.